Well, we're back with you. Went home and got some things situated and stuff a little bit ago. Now I picked up Mason. We're heading to Ohio. And it's kind of stinky. It's 80 degrees now. I show 81 on the truck here, and it's hot. But, you know, that might not be a bad deal. Mason and I are going to be sitting on our food plot, which also has a water hole on it. And it should, you know, hopefully be a good place for the deer to get up and start watering here when they first get up this evening. We're going to try to get up in the blind early. It's almost 3. Hopefully be up in the blind by 3:30, 3:40. And I know based on camera footage or knowledge of some of the most recent photos and videos I've been getting, they've been getting out in the food plot, maybe does and fawns early, but bucks around 6:30, 7. But Mason, is there, what are you looking for tonight? What are you hoping to be able to harvest?
Maybe a big mature buck.
Anyone in particular?
Yeah, there's this one on camera that I would like to shoot.
That big 10?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's we got a nice 10 point. He's maybe, well, he's in the 130s, I'm pretty sure. Not a giant, but a good buck. You know, pretty much the only one that I know that I'm after, and sounds like Mason's now after it. And so hopefully we can get him on it. I'd love to be able to get a chance for him to kill that buck. That'd be his first buck ever. You know, he's killed a few turkeys now, but this would be a really beautiful deer, and I think we got a really good chance. We went in and built an elevated blind platform a year or so ago, built another one this year, but this one's been sitting on the plot for a while. I put the blinds up last week on some of the platforms, so should be good. Mason, you excited? Yeah, I am too. You know, we went and been practicing with his crossbow. I've been practicing with my compound. I'm going to try to take it up in the blind with us too, but we're going to have so much equipment with camera equipment for me to film, and his tripod, his crossbow, mine. You can see if I can carry my bow in, but we'll see what we're able to get on camera. You know, maybe we won't see anything tonight. Maybe we will. I'll be honest. Again, I've said it. I don't normally like hunting early season, but I've been having these bucks daylighting in the food plot, and with the 80-some degree weather, it just makes sense that they might come into this water in that food plot that's got all that green, lush moisture and plants, that they'd rather go in there and start chomping on that instead of going and hitting the acorns. But I know acorns are the big attractant right now. I don't really have, you know, 2-person ladder stands or blind platforms. I got one that we could go to, but I don't really want to do it tonight. I just feel like that this buck has really been frequenting this food plot off to our left. It seems like he's been bedding, and that he could come right in and just get a drink there in the water hole and present Mason with, I think, like a 25-yard shot. And we practice with the crossbow out to 50. You know, I really don't want to do 50 with him unless it's a last-ditch effort, you know. But we'll see what we come up with.
All right, guys. Mason and I made it here to Ohio. We're just working our way up the hill. We gotta walk our way up to the blind. It's dry, it's crunchy, and we've got a lot of gear. So we'll see. Make our way up in here. Squirrel. I feel good about tonight. It's so hot that I really think water could be key. At least that's what I'm banking on. We've got a doe out here in front of us in the food plot. It's a good sign the deer are starting to move.
Meh. Meh.
Smoked him. He's gonna go down right there. He's going down. You just killed your first buck, bud. You just killed your first buck. Mason just smoked a 10 point. Good job, man. He just smoked the 10 point. We got him on camera. Good job, Mason. Are you shaking? I'm shaking. Dude, you just smoked him. Oh. Guys, we were standing here and I literally just told Mason, I said, look, if this buck is consistent like he has been from my game camera out here, he will be here at like 5:45 to 6 o'clock. And it's 6:11. Mason was sitting here playing on his phone. And oh, I feel sick. And I just looked over and all I saw was horns coming up out of the brush. And I'm like, oh my gosh, Mason, there he is, big buck. And I grabbed his cell phone, got it from him. And then this buck stood out here. And then all of a sudden a low flying helicopter came. What'd you think when that helicopter came?
I was nervous because I didn't know if it was going to run away.
I thought he was. I thought that deer is gonna run away. Oh my gosh, our first sit in Ohio.
I'm a little dizzy.
Are you excited?
Yeah.
Oh, hold on. I was just watching. Alright guys, that's what we're all about, okay? We're excited. This is Mason's first buck. We're in Ohio. First buck ever. West Virginia, Ohio. And you got a dandy. Alright. Alright, well we're going to be quiet here and settle in. And when we get out of the blind, we'll get back with you guys, okay?
Well, we got Mason's deer situated here. He wanted me to hold it for him because I'll be honest, this is probably the biggest body deer I've ever had. And you know, I was telling Mason when he shot this deer, I said, dude, you just shot a stud. You know, we had this buck on camera and we had been watching him now all through velvet, and then he came out of velvet, and I have to admit he's bigger than I thought. He's got bases that are just huge and great mass here down the beam that carries it. Now he's not long tined, but his body's just huge. Mason and I was dragging him out here to try to be able to get some footage, get some video, and get some photos and stuff, and it was all we could do to drag him on this flat ground even. And I'm excited to weigh him when we get home on my scales, but you killed a tank, man. And so this buck here, we had been watching him on game camera. He'd been coming off of some neighboring property, and he'd been consistent at like 5:45, a little after 6 or so. And Mason and I was sitting in the blind, you know, we were talking about it there, and he popped out all of a sudden right here behind the camera. And I told Mason, I said, big buck, it's him, it's him. And we were scrambling trying to get his phone down, and I was trying to get the cameras on and get them on him. And this is Mason's first buck. So what do you think about your first buck?
It's best, I don't know, it's just huge.
He's big, isn't he?
Yeah, probably the biggest one I'll get.
I see you got a chance to still. We're in Ohio. You got a chance to get better, but you know this is what you said you wanted, right?
Yeah.
We were on our way here, and Mason's like, I want that 10 point, and I said, well, if he keeps patterning like he was, you might got a chance. And I'll be honest too, I've never, I don't think, ever killed a deer on opening day of bow. I went this morning in West Virginia. I normally don't hunt mornings. I was really excited for this evening. I kept telling everyone, I said, I really think this evening is where it's going to happen. I really feel that Mason's going to kill this big buck or harvest this big buck tonight. We saw, one button buck? Yeah, one button buck early. It went out and actually bedded in the plot. And then it went ahead and left. And then we were just sitting there chilling, right? And boom, he popped out. And you end up, what was he, 35? 35 yards? Yeah, 35 yards. And Mason smoked him with the crossbow. You can see, perfect shot. And he just, I mean, we got it on film, him dropping. It was awesome, so congratulations, man. Good job, Mason. Love you, bub.
Love you.
So this is his first deer. Are you hooked?
Yeah.
So we're still not done in West Virginia now. We can go to West Virginia for you. And me here in Ohio, I'm gonna have to wait until a bigger one shows up now, because there's no other target bucks for me. He smoked him, but that's what we wanted. I was hoping he'd be able to get him. And this is a dandy of a buck. I mean, he's got a huge neck, and you know, it's opening day, and his neck, I mean, look at it. His neck is all swelled up already, and just, you know, just a beautiful deer. Beautiful deer. All right, man, well, I tell you what we'll do is, we already got the photos. We'll go ahead and drag him over here. I'll let you gut him. We'll get him gutted out, and then it's time to celebrate. We'll take him home, show Nana and Papaw and Mom and Logan, and post it on the page. Man, it's awesome. I'm proud of you, man. You did something that I have never done. You know, I told him I'd never killed a buck like this until, I don't know what it's been, maybe 10 years ago was my first one. That was a 145 with my bow. And I think this one here, I think he'll go solid 130s. Could be wrong, but he just has such good mass. But you know what? He's as big as he's ever gonna get. So hey guys, I appreciate you guys sticking around, watching, supporting the channel and stuff. If you guys get a chance, like the video, subscribe to the channel, ring that bell for new content we'll be bringing to you. And as always guys, thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next video. Awesome job, bub. Man.
We actually want to gut him here.
Yeah, we're gonna gut him.
Okay.
I mean, we gotta get him gutted. It's hot. We want to get him to start cooling. And we need to figure out, are you wanting to mount this deer, or you want to do a European?
Like with the skull?
Mm-hmm.
I don't want a mount.
Just do a Euro?
Yeah.
Are you sure? Man, I want to weigh this deer. I wonder if...
That is if you can pick it up.
I wonder if Justin has scales.
Like hanging ones?
Yeah, mine are at home.
Yeah.
It is a huge, huge deer.
And you'll need mults. Oh, maybe.